So welcome back to Automotive Electronics. We got us a 2013 Malibu we're working on today. Lady says she's going down the road and it's just like she turns the key off and turns it back on. The instrument cluster goes dead, comes back up, all the bells and whistles go off, and we're going to go take a test drive. We're going to verify the problem, and then we're going to get back in here in the shop and we're going to fix it. This is just my typical luck. In San Antonio, I get a car to look at that the air conditioner doesn't work with the shit on. Use my blinkers because I don't want to attract no popos looking at my sticker. Sticker on my truck is expired, but it's a 7 of 24. This is a 1 of 24. She's really been pushing it. Oh, we had some kind of glitch there. I hope I caught it. All the lights came on. All the warning lights. No, I'm not able to make it do it again. Try the left-hand turns with the left-hand blinker. Sorry. Not sure I can handle much more of these circles. Making me all dizzy. I'm not sure I can handle much more of this no AC crap either. It's hot in here. 10-minute test drive. Got the glitch once, but that was it. Everything seems to be working pretty good. Okay, we're going to show you guys how to get this out of here. Pretty much determined it's the instrument cluster. Not through testing or anything, just through experience. These are chronic problems. So you want to pop that little panel off to the left of the steering wheel there. Get that just out of the way a little bit. There's another one to the right of the steering wheel. We'll see if I can't help Joe out a little bit. He always forgets this part. Oh, you already did it? Okay, yeah, drop your steering wheel all the way down and pull it all the way out because it's a tilt-in telescopic wheel, so that'll help you out a whole bunch. You grab a hold of that on both sides and pull. Is in there with clips. Remove that. Now you got 4 7mm bolts that you want to take out. 1 in each corner of the instrument cluster. 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom, in the corners. And your instrument cluster should pop right out just like that. And little clip in the back on the plug. Press the clip down, remove the plug, and you are golden. So here we are, we got the cluster out and sitting here on the bench. Let's see if we can't make it do the same thing on the bench maybe. Takes these couple of seconds to boot up. See if we can't replicate the problem on the bench for you guys. Get a little towel so we can tilt it up so I can see, so the people can see. People gotta see. I'm just gonna let this roll and I'll catch it and we'll edit out all the blank space. So it's just gonna be sitting here with the power on. Naturally, it's not gonna do it now that we want it to. Oh, hell, it did it. All right. So you see it glitched on and off and on. And that's what it's doing to her going down the road. So we definitely have, there it goes again. And should come back up here in a moment. There it goes. And that's what it's doing going down the road. So we verified this cluster is the problem. Okay, time to pull the little girl apart and see what's what. Got to get these clips off. They hold the lens on. There's clips all the way around this thing. Just work your way around. Come around and get the clips for the back side. The problem with these clusters is on the front side of the board, so we're going to have to completely disassemble it. Once those are off, these needles, stops are always right where they should be on the 0 mark. You'll feel the stops by rotating the needle around like this, and you can feel that stop. To get the needles off, we're going to rotate against the stop gently, not like a gorilla. And we're going to pull up on these while we, as you can see, you can do that with your fingers. You don't have to use tools. We're going to pull up on them gently as we're turning. Not getting real aggressive with this though. Show you how these stops work, okay? If I put that back on now, right there, that stop, you'll feel it moving around. I can move it wherever I want, so now the stop is here, okay? When we set this back on, we're going to move it around to where the stop is at 0. I'm going to verify that. All right, getting it off, the board off the housing here. These little clips around the edges, you'll want to get those. I think these two have to come off in the center here. Just work your way around, releasing clips. There are 4 tabs that come through. These don't get released because they're holding the screen on. So the whole problem that exists with these things is up in this area here. Usually we see, this is the area I was telling you about with the that the problem exists in. And usually it's this little resistor right here that is giving it, yep, see that? Didn't take nothing to knock that off. All right, now, in giving you that example, looks like I busted off the pad, which we can fix that. Rebuild this little area by grinding down the traces coming in. We're just removing the conformal coating. I'm going to add a little solder to this junction here, so we get a nice contact point there. And I'm going to attach a wire. Coating on that wire usually just disintegrates as the heat is applied to it. Get that attached. Said if that was a normal job, I would have just come in here, soldered both sides of this resistor back down, and we'd have been out of here already. But there's how you fix it if you screw it up. Do one more continuity check. Have continuity this pad to here. Need continuity from here to here. Still have continuity all the way to there. If I could hold my hand still. There we go. So we're good. Now, need to dry up some alcohol on there. So we're going to dry out, let that alcohol dry up, and then we'll kind of come back and put some conformal coating over the whole thing. So I don't know at what point this recording turned off, but we're pretty much done here. Some conformal coating here that we've applied. And we're going to get a little bit more right here because I want to support that wire we put in. If you don't have one of these bad boys when you're curing your conformal coating, you need to get one. There ain't nothing else works as good as this. This sucker will be done in just a few seconds. So here's what your conformal coating looks like after it's cured. It's nice and hard now. It's got a hard shell on it. And everything's that's been exposed has been reprotected. Now Joe, while we were working on that, went and found us another cluster. Well, can't get it in front of the camera. Hey, I guess we can move the camera. So Joe went and found us another cluster while we were working on that. Good working cluster that we have in stock. However, if you put this cluster in that car, you're going to have dash lines in the odometer because it doesn't match up with the BCM. And that's why we always want to just put the original cluster back in the car, just repair it and get it back in the car. It's got all the original information. You don't have to jack with anything other than just make sure it's working right. So we're teaching you how to make these 13 to 16 Malibus work right. So don't do like I did, knock the whole thing off, just leave it there and solder it in place. I was trying to go the extra mile for you guys. All right, we're gonna get this snapped back on. Being as we were able to witness this thing on the bench, glitching in and out, we should be able to test it on the bench as well. Just test it for no more glitching, and that should take care of it. Wait for this to boot up. If you have a bench setup like this, it's nice and handy because you can power it on and then you can just set your needles right on where they go at 0. You can always adjust these if need be. So we'll cycle the power on and off. Make sure that we're set correctly. I come back to 0 and all the points I set with when I put those needles on. That bad boy should be done. All the lights are working. I can't really see that on camera very well probably, but let's see if we get some lights off here. So everything working just like it should. And we're going to sit here for a moment or 10 and see if anything turns off. Left you guys to watch this thing. Did it glitch? I think we got about, what, 5-10 minutes into it now? Mm-hmm. Like I said, we've done a ton of these, so there is no real need to watch it any further at this point because I know I got it fixed. Anyway, I'm just trying to prove to you guys that I got it fixed. It wouldn't sit there and stay on before. So it's definitely staying on now. We're good to go. We're going to get it back in the car. Joe's going to get us reinstalled here. And this process is just the reverse of taking it out. You plug the cluster in, get it situated where it goes. Each 7 millimeters. And just like that, we're done. 2013 Malibu, be hitting the road again, be able to see how fast she's going and how much gas she's got. I appreciate you guys hanging out with us today. If you like what you saw, get down there in the buttons and like and subscribe and do your thing. I know you know what to do. Anyhow, I'll see you guys on the next one. Appreciate you. Hey, if you like what you saw here today, get down there in them buttons, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to get advised of the new content as it's released. My name is John. We've been here in San Antonio for over 20 years fixing electronics. We specialize in automotive, but we definitely can fix any component level repairs you might. The company is Automotive Electronics. You can look us up on Google, Automotive Electronics in San Antonio, and you'll find us every single time. Until next time, I hope all your repair attempts are successful. Hopefully you save yourself a little cash along the way. I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks a lot. We'll see you in the next video.